Hey guys, welcome back to another round of Cyborg Gaming. I am here in the Palace in Oblivion Remastered Shivering Isles and ready to take on the quest here, the Cold Flame of Agnon. And this one is going to be kind of a split choice. That's pretty cool. Actually, I'm going to hit that. Doesn't do anything. And so this one is going to be split between the two different types of knights. So you can choose the Golden Saint, or I think the other one's called like the Dark Seducers, something like that. I'm gonna go with the Dark team. You can do either one, but basically, you might want to, if you want to see what this video is about, you might want to stay on my side. You might have a slightly different path if you go the other route. So let's get down here and let's go off to the side. And let's go down here. I was trying to see on the map where it was taking me, but I don't know why there's like, no, it doesn't seem to be like an accurate map marker. Maybe I'm not looking in the right direction.
Your words hold no meaning for me.
Hello. Don't you? Well, they're all but.
So, there you go if you want a quest. And recommend doing so. Yeah, well, okay, all the way over here. So, let me go over to the done route. I'm going to actually... Normally, I just kind of fast travel everywhere. Let me clip it to the point. This one's going to be a decent walk, and then we'll get started once we get over there. So, after a long trek, I did make it over here. Did actually even pick up a quest from random, just little city on the way. So, I'm probably going to go with the Dark Seducers here. So you can see the Golden Knights, the Dark Seducers.
Then you are free to enter the shrine of the flame.
So let's wait for her to open that up and let's get through. Yeah, the Shivering Isles, I have noticed, is just a lot more... The quests are a lot more, like, open-ended and a little bit more difficult, in a way.
What it...
And obviously, just max out that dialogue.
Walk with our...
Whoops.
What you know. For Sheo glory.
Alright, so let's go further in here.
A mortal.
Alright, good thing we don't have to go through all that dialogue again. So let's go a little bit further in. And yeah, I kind of mentioned why, like, I think the Shivering Isles quests are a little bit more difficult. Is it just seems like they're a little bit less direct and a little bit less hand-holding, which for a lot of players I would say is pretty good. Sorry, just kind of getting through this.
The Ariels are beginning their attack. Show them no mercy. Today, Cylarne shall finally belong to us.
Alright, so you can see there, we got about 115 feet to go. Let's follow her right through. Oh. Alright, there we go. We got one knight coming in. So let me go back. I thought for sure we'd go straight forward. Interesting.
Kneel before the saints.
So let's push that button. And let's get hacking. There we go. Let's go see what armor we can get off of him. So corroded golden arrow, which is pretty cool. We haven't seen one of those just yet. The key, the golden bow, the golden longsword, golden shield. Yeah, I might as well just take all of it. And then let me go forward here. And we have a full-on battle on our hands at this point. So this is kind of what I was looking forward to. So hopefully you have a decent amount of space in your inventory to pick up some of this stuff if you're interested. Obviously that armor probably is not going to fit you. Oh man. I'm getting overwhelmed here. Not getting much help either. But just kind of keep hacking and slashing. You might need to use up some magic, use up some potions. Nice. Finally got that blade up to 100. And you can see, yeah, they're obviously they're healing too, which just makes things a huge headache. The Golden State Commander is dead. I should finish off the remaining Golden States to complete the victory. So, there we go. I keep just kind of looting pretty much everything here. I don't really need the key, but I want those golden swords and stuff like that. Things that you can only get here and there in this game, I like to really pick up all of them. Nice golden shield. Key. So apologies making you watch me go through this, but you can also see how expensive some of this stuff is. 1700. Yeah, at that point I'm over and covered. Okay, so let me drop off maybe one of the swords. 805. Yeah, one will do. There we go. I can always come back in here and grab some of this stuff.
Victory.
Alright, we're going to follow them right in. I'm going to heal up a little bit. Let's check out that urn. Okay, nice. Probably don't even really need much magic at this point, or potions. But let's keep going. So for myself, this is pretty much the end of Oblivion Remastered for me. I've gone through all the guilds, all the main storyline, everything. So I'll probably sell off a bunch of stuff or organize it in case I ever come back. But for now, I think this is going to be the end of my game. Obviously, we're about halfway through the Shivering Isles, maybe a little bit more. But there's not too much more for us to do. So I'm not going to get too close to that. Cool. Sacrifice yourself at the altar of despair in order for the light of to light the flame of Agnon. I can retrieve the flame from the courtyard and bring it back to Sheo as Sharagoth commanded. Cool, cool, cool. So that tells us to go back to the courtyard, basically. So let's go back. Not too much further. Luckily, this place is pretty small. The hard part of this one is, one, just surviving that all-out little battle with the Golden Knights. And then, honestly, getting over here was a bit of a trek. So hopefully, you have that cave from from the addiction quest. You should have that, and then you can fast travel over here. Yeah, it'll save you 5-10 minutes. But there shouldn't be too much more left in this quest. Let's go over here. Alright, let's jump right in there. So you got the flame added. So let's go. But let's get in here. So I stepped on the flame and now ablaze with the holy fire. I should return to Sheoth and light the great torch. So basically what happens is you go over here to your active effects, and you should see it, at least for me, actually at the top here. And it just says ability of the flame for Agnon. So let's take a look at our map. And you can see right outside, so let's go over to Bliss here. So all you got to really do is just step right in it. I don't know why I kept on thinking it's a magic effect, or like magic, but irregardless, we need to get back here. So about 60 feet, so it's not too far for us to go. And let's go right in here. Perfect. And you can see priest number 1.
You burn with the purging calm, like the great torch.
So I'm not. It basically gives you an option.
I'm disappointed in you.
So I'm not really going to worry about him. And let's go right here. And now we're just kind of sitting there, quest added. I should report this as the Great Torch has requested. So we also have the altar here. Just wanted to give you guys that. But you can see here, we now have the Ritual of Ascension, which we'll take on in my next video. But overall, guys, I hope you found that video helpful, and I'll catch you on the next one.